All right, beautiful. Am I loud and clear? Yes, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's call once again. And all right, let's go right now. So I'll share my screen. Okay, we are at 100 packs. So now I'll go straight to trading view. Yes, Bitcoin is doing fantastically very well, but the dominance is still high. That's why you find that other cryptocurrencies are not trying to outperform BTC. But I just want to remind you to the cycle of the market or the bull run. Money starts in Bitcoin. That's where we are. Then it flops in Ethereum, and then it comes in altcoin. So we are not yet in the altcoin season. So money is into so much in Bitcoin. And personally, I believe that we are not going to very soon start seeing money coming into the altcoins. But basically, that's where the money will always start with. Okay, money will always start in Bitcoin because we have discussed it before. People always talk about Bitcoin more than other currencies. Then after Bitcoin, we shall have money in other altcoins. People have been asking themselves, why is Bitcoin moving alone? Because most people now are investing their money in Bitcoin. If you have got the answer, give me a one in the chat. If you have got the answer, give me a one in the chat. I hope that is answered, and then we continue. And then we continue. Continue where? Continue where, Sonny. Yes, if it is understandable, you can type understandable. If you want it. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. All right, so let's look at the big man in the house. Although it is going up, always remember that it will always also form new laws of entry in the market. Those of you, Bitcoin has gone up to $71,000. I hope all of us can see that. Yes, we are at $71,000. So we shall look at Bitcoin in one day. Yes, we shall look at Bitcoin in one day, and I'll remove off all these indicators. Yes, yes, all of them, all of them. Yes, all of the indication indicators, all the indication indicators will be out. We are now trading at a price. Yeah. Uh, mm, hmm. Okay, all right, all right. If someone could ask me, how far do you feel this coin could go? The best tool to use uh, would be another tool which we shall discuss, but let me bring it. That is the trend extension. Yes, the trend extension. So we shall start from this lowest point of Bitcoin at 52,000, put it at this yet the highest price, and stretch it to this lowest price. And we could say, if it would be a prediction, let me draw my horizontal line, that a Bitcoin could go to $73,000, around 72 here. That could be our next price from where it is in the one-day time frame. And if we come down here and pick our price range from the current price to, that's around 3% from the current price. If someone is in one day, that could be the next price of Bitcoin. That could be the next price of Bitcoin. But basically, $72,000 could be the ideal because of how traders behave. They usually buy, institutional buyers usually buy at plain numbers. So 72, then we could sit at $73,000. Basically, that could be my say. But let's now dive into the lesson of the day. I've used the trend extension indicator. Now today, I'm using a phone to explain. Today we are looking at a very good indicator called the Stochastic RSI. It is a very good indicator because it indicates market direction. Okay. So if we want to get this indicator in our chart, we shall basically first remove it as we usually do. Let me also remove this tool I've drawn here. Okay, so we shall basically down here, like we discussed before, the usual news, reasons of why people think Bitcoin is going up. And when you tap is that Bitcoin is headed for a perfect storm. This one has been said by Bitfinex. Bitcoin dominance, 3.4 billion October inflow. What is behind the boom? Okay, Bitcoin surges to 71 as world crypto market pumps 170 million in shorts. So news is there. I may not go into news now. Okay, so let's dive into the lesson. So what we are going to do, if you want to add indicators and you are using your phone, I've got a large interface. You are using your phone, come down here on these two dots, then tap on indicator, then come on technical, and then write in the word stochastic. 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 So I've put in the stochastic RSI like you see there, and it's down here. So I'm gonna put in the settings of how I want my indicator to look like. So I'll tap on the indicator itself by touching it. I'm using a phone, touch the indicator, then tap on the setting icon. So I tap on the setting icon. So when I tap on the setting icon, it will open up. Okay, it has two lines, the K line and the D line. So the K line is a 4 and the D line is a 2. The length of the RSI will still remain at 14. And then let's get into the style. So the style, these are just lines. Because I'm using a dark color, I'll be able to make sure that my D line is bright, like you see it is blue, and my D line is orange. So you tap on it, You choose the color and choose the thickness. You tap on it, choose the color and choose the thickness. Make sure when you are choosing the thickness of K should not be the same like the thickness of D. Let me go back to my K line. You see my K line, the thickness is here. And my D line, the thickness is here. So this helps me to have that difference between the two of the indicators. Okay. So basically, let's go back again. So I tap on the setting icon, the style. So the upper band is the line on top. So the upper band, I put it at 80. Then the middle band, I put it at 50. Then the lower band, I put it at 20. Okay. So you put up, you give colors. The upper band, it is danger. Actually, I like that red icon. Then I make this a line to be visible. The middle band, I put it at white. Then I also turn this to line. The lower band, I put to purple. Then I turn it to line. Then I don't need a background. Me, I don't need a background. Then I press OK. So my indicator will look like this. So it has the D line and the K line. Now, this indicator is very easy to use. Okay, this indicator is very easy to use. The upper line is the red line. The upper line is the red line. It means here, once it reaches here, this coin has entered the overbought area. And once it is here at 20, it has entered the oversold area. Once it is at 50, it's in between the journey. Now, this K is the blue line and D is the orange line. It is simple. Whenever K crosses D, I draw the horizontal line. Sorry, vertical line. So I'll come here. I'm in my vertical line. At the crossover here, I draw the line. Okay, I draw the line. So the line is black. I will tap on the pencil. So when I draw the line will appear, but it will come with an icon on top, which is here. I hope you can see. So I tap on the pencil, then I change it to white color for visibility. Now, when I draw the line there, I also come to my pencil and bring a horizontal line or a horizontal ray at the close of the green candle. So where the green candle closes, I make my entry. Okay, so that's where I use this indicator to make money. Vis-a-vis, the same thing will be done here. I'll pick my line, come and pick my vertical line at the crossover where the K crossed the D here at the crossover. So I draw the line. At the close of the green candle where I have drawn, I draw the horizontal line. There we go. So I make my entry. Is that clear? Give me a one in the chat if that is clear. Give me a one in the chat if that is clear. Give me a one in the chat if that is clear. So we are talking about the stochastic RSI. So this indicator is going to be very good, especially if you're a day trader and you love trading in lower time frames. For example, you love trading in 5, 15 minutes. It will always give you good, simple take profit measures. Good, simple take profit measures. So I'll give several examples. So I'm now in the 5 minutes time frame, like you basically see. And if I would draw the line to where this coin went highest, which we haven't looked at, so this is where the coin went highest. We shall look at this. This is where the coin also went highest. Okay. This is also where the coin, we are going to look at this, not now. This is where the coin also went highest. So I wait for the crossover. If it all happens, or I could also go an extra mile. This we are going to look at, not yet. Draw a line at the current price. That's where the price is. So if the crossover, let me say, is happening like it is here, but it's not clear, That's why me, I recommend bigger time frames because they avoid the noise in the market. Usually here, there is usually a lot of noise. So the market usually moves fast. So you need to be also a very good fast trader. So I open at, I enter the current price where the market is. I take profit at the recent high using the RSI. Basically, the RSI, we are going to go into details, but the RSI is a very good indicator, especially the reason why the take profit on Bitcoin is very small is simple. It should not create headache to you. It is that the amount of money that is required for Bitcoin to perform a 5% is a different amount of money. For example, if you look at Bitcoin from down here, if someone could say the market was well somewhere from $69,000, it is just a 2%. From $69,000 to to where it is just a 2.2%. But if this was what happened on a smaller cryptocurrency, the percentage would be huge. So someone should not worry and say, why is it that the percentage is small? The amount of money that is required to move Bitcoin from where it is at $69,000 to from where it was at $69,000 to where it is at $71,000, it's a lot of money. Versa V, these other small what? Versa V, these other smaller boys and girls. These other small boys and girls. For them, like for example, if you could take which cryptocurrency, let me sort by percentage performance. I want from those that are doing well. Okay, let me pick Super. Who remembers me discussing this coin? People who attended my Uganda lesson. People who attended my Uganda lesson yesterday. Did I talk about? I'm also going to start this lesson for the English community. Did I talk about this coin yesterday? People who attended my Uganda lesson yesterday. Did I talk about this coin yesterday? My Uganda lesson. Yes. People who attended my Uganda lesson. Did I talk about this coin yesterday? I'll start one for English very soon. Trying to figure out my time. Nobody is here and you attended the Telegram lesson for Uganda? Nobody? Then if nobody, then I will not continue with that lesson. So they don't attend here. They are here, they are here. Yes, I did yesterday. And I told you about this coin. Imagine if you had got started in this coin yesterday, like I discussed, it was around here. This coin has already made 15%. Can you imagine? And if you knew how to use the stochastic RSI, what would happen would be you would have drawn a vertical line at this crossover here. And then at the close of the green candle, you make your entry. And then you plan your exit at the highest price where the coin went highest. So this was one of the highest points. That would be one take profit. Then we have another highest point, and the coin is not yet done at that take profit. Okay. And you would see, you would have entered this when the coin was in the oversold area. If you have understood how to use the stochastic RSI, give me a 2 in the chat. Now I go into questions and answers. If you have understood how to use the stochastic RSI using your trading view, give me a 2 in the chat. It's as simple as that. There's no magic. So you make sure that in your chart you have the stochastic RSI, find good entries, and make money. Is it doable? Because I'm done with the lesson. Is it doable? Then tomorrow, I'm definitely going to start support and resistance. Is it doable? Is it doable? Is it doable? You people who said me repeat, what do you want me to repeat? You want me to repeat the whole lesson that I started so many minutes ago? Some of you, sometimes you are not fair. Be specific. Where do you want me to repeat? Uh-uh. This thing of someone typing, repeat everything is unfair. Start from zero. Ah, this thing of repeat everything is unfair. Be specific. From what I've shared, what is confusing you? Hmm? What is confusing you? Be specific. Is it adding the indicator? Is it is it adding the indicator? No, we are not yet at how you take profit. You see, if your thing is about how you take profit, we are not yet there. Yes. So take profit, not yet. We shall get that clear starting tomorrow. How to get entry, not yet. We are not yet there. It is just understanding, drawing a vertical line in the adding the indicator. Okay, adding the indicator. Adding the indicator. Okay. Then there you are specific. But these issues they start from zero. So let me remove the indicator. So to remove the indicator, I'll tap on the indicator itself. Then I tap on the dust bin. Tap, it is off. To add the indicator, I'm using a phone. If I'm using a PC, I'll tap on the indicators on the top of my chart. I'll tap here. And I'm using phone so that when you come here on indicators, come here on indicators, on technical, write the name of the indicator. Stochastic. When you write stochastic, many will appear, but choose the stochastic RSI. How do you choose? You tap on the star. Then you tap in the indicator once. Then you touch the indicator once. Then the indicator will get into your screen like it is. Once it is here, the second step is to set the indicator according to your preference. So you tap on the indicator and then you tap on the settings. Okay. The settings in the input here, I said you can keep the K on 4, the D on 2, the length let it remain on 14. Okay. Then let's get into the style of the indicator. The color, because I'm using a dark screen, I chose light colors, blue, and I gave it a very strong thickness on the third line. Then D, I gave it a less thickness so that they cannot be on the same level for me to see them easily. I gave it orange. I created an upper band at the top, the upper line at 80%. Then middle line 50, then lower line 20. The upper line is red, the middle line is white, the purple line is 20. Then I made sure that here I turn it to line, here to line, here to line for visibility. Then I press OK. Now, when I want to use the indicator, I focus on the crossover, especially because I have explained this indicator and said that it moves from 0 to 100, which is very clear here. when you look at this screen here. So this line is at 20%, this one is at 50, this one is at 80. Meaning that when the coin goes below 20, it is in the oversold area. And when it reaches 80, it is in the overbought area. So I don't want to buy any cryptocurrency that is in the overbought area. So where do I measure my focus? I measure my focus on crossovers. Okay, when the blue line crosses the orange line, that is a crossover to the coin moving up. What do? I tap on the pencil. I tap on the pencil. Then I pick what we call a vertical line. This is the vertical line. I tap in it once, it comes in my chart, and it will come like a dot. So I move my dot to where the crossover went, the line to where the crossover went. Then if I want to draw the line, I tap in the dot. When I tap in the dot, definitely the line will appear. So if I want to make my entry, I will draw a line at where the green candle closed. Okay? Coach Mopi 100 candle closes. So I come here where the candle closed. Remember, the green candle opens below and closes above. If this is the green candle, it starts from down. Where the body ends is where this body ends is where, not the wick, where the body ends is where I'm drawing my line. So that's where I've drawn my line, like you see up there. I plan to make my entry, and I plan to make my exit at highs, which we are going to discuss in the coming few days. So basically, that will be my lesson when it comes to the stochastic RSI. Those who are asking me to repeat, are you okay? Those who are asking me to repeat, are you okay? Those who are asking me to repeat, are you okay? Okay, the RSI, the relative strength index is, and the stochastic RSI, they look both similar, but the only difference is that the other one is just a single line, which you can also use to trade. So you have a choice. You can either find one indicator that works for you, either the stochastic RSI or the RSI itself. May I give a couple because the indicators are many and you choose what works for you on a personal basis. Okay? You choose what works for you on a personal basis. Lines of where to make your entries and your exit, not yet. But I believe tomorrow I'll now be switching into those lines, how you draw them. And now I'll specifically go back to a laptop. Since now I've shown you how we use the phone, I think tomorrow I'll go back to a PC to create a better, bigger picture. Thank you so much for today's call. If you don't have any question, that puts an end to that indicator. If someone could ask me, we have so far looked at many things. We have looked at the moving averages. We have looked at the MACD. We have looked at the RSI. We have looked at the stochastic RSI. All these are very applicable when it comes to trading. So tomorrow, which is a Wednesday, I will talk about the Bollinger Bands. Okay, before I switch, I'll talk about the Bollinger Bands. Tomorrow, I'll talk about the Bollinger Bands. My goal and my aim is to make sure that you keep making money even before we come serious to trading. Okay, so tomorrow I'll talk about the Bollinger Bands tomorrow. Then I think Thursday I start support and resistance. God bless you. RSI is in Royal Queue. Yes, you can use it in your Royal Queue. Okay, you can use it in your Royal Queue. So God bless you and have a good day.